So we're doing heating up the biggest pot you have, really, and especially when I'm making a big batch of soup or jambalaya, I like to use a nice big pot because if you don't, really, it's going to get, everything you're making is going to be all over the kitchen. So in this case, we're starting out with some andouille sausage, or like I say, if you wanted to make it a little lighter, you can do the smoked chicken sausage, which really is fantastic. And it comes in different flavors, and because it's smoked, you don't even know the difference. So I'm just chunking it up in bite-sized pieces. Sometimes you can do a little bit of olive oil if you need to get it going a little bit. I just want a little bit of color. So we'll see if we need a little oil. We'll start without it. And a real hot pan, though, is important for this dish. Let's see. Fun stuff to talk about. First of all, I hope you'll come and see me Saturday. I'm in Gillette at the Public Library doing a fun cooking demonstration there. You need to call the library to see if there's room. I know it's filling up pretty quickly. And if you can't make it to that one, I'm in New London Friday afternoon, 5 to 6:30, doing a book signing at Familiar Grounds, a coffee shop there. They're having a big ladies' night, big holiday, kicks off the holiday shopping, so that should be fun. And then the first Thursday, December 5th, I'm doing a big cooking demo at the Kimberly Library. So, and again, you can reserve your spot to that. I love going out and meeting everybody and hearing about your holiday traditions and recipes. So hope to see you around. Lots of holiday book signings coming up too. So I'm going to do a little bit of oil in here because I could tell the sausage is really lean, which is a good thing. I just want to get that going, get a little color on it. We are getting lots of great recipes from you guys, and I'm super excited about it. Basically, our ultimate Thanksgiving dinner contest kicks off next week, and so time is running out to get us your best Thanksgiving recipes. We're looking in several different categories. There are actually 4 different categories. I'm just dicing up some pepper here. The categories are side dishes, so whether you do a great vegetable casserole, a wonderful salad, a soup, maybe a great appetizer, your best stuffing recipes. So we're looking for some really fun, unusual stuffing recipes. Main course, and we're short in the main course category. So you deep fry your turkey, do you smoke your turkey, do you do ham, do you do a prime rib for Thanksgiving or the holidays? Whatever you do, we want to know about it. So get us the recipes. And then, of course, we're looking for lots of great holiday dessert recipes too. So please get us your recipes and get them to us quickly. You can that's the quickest way to get them to us now, is go to our website, box11online.com. Click on the Living tab in the top right-hand corner. You're going to see a dining room set, which is our grand prize. Just click on that box and share your recipe that way. That's the quickest way to do it. You can drop off the recipes to us here at the station. They're due tomorrow. Is that right, Addie? So, and at this point, mail's not going to do it. So either drop them off at the station by tomorrow, or better yet, do it online. So I just removed, a couple of these guys jumped overboard, my sausage from the pan, and now I'm going to do a little bit more oil. And the best way to do this is in batches, because I want to really get some color on what we're cooking here. And I've got 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I'm just going to chunk up. I love this jambalaya, like I say, because it's all in one pot. I had, well, I was just such a lucky lady to be able to actually cook with the legendary Paul Prudhomme in New Orleans at his restaurant, maybe about 10 years ago. And he, shared his way to do jambalaya. And I just love jambalaya and gumbo. And, basically, it's just kind of one of those things where it takes a little bit of time, but the payoff is big. And at his restaurant, K. Paul, if you ever get a chance to go there, they've got lots of fancy stuff on the menu. But when I go, I either get the jambalaya or the gumbo, because they do the best. And they use the same cast iron skillet that they have been using forever. So this is the way that he does it there, and I've been doing it this way ever since. I've taken a few shortcuts just to speed it up a little bit, making it a little bit more my style, but basically this is the way that I like to do it. Now this is Cajun seasoning, and this is just a blend. You could certainly make your own with cayenne pepper and garlic powder and onion powder and all that kind of good stuff, but there are so many really great ones on the market right now, but they're not all created equally. So some are a lot more spicy than others, so you may, ooh, and that one has a little bit of kick to it. I'm gonna get some water. So maybe start with a tablespoon or two, and you can always add a little bit more. You know how when you breathe in that hot pepper thing? Well, I did. Okay, so now we're gonna do our veggies in here with our chicken. And they call this in the South and basically in New Orleans and where they do a lot of that, you know, Cajun cooking, the Holy Trinity. And the Holy Trinity go along with our chicken, which I just want to get it going. Onions, pepper, and we're using 2 peppers, green pepper and orange pepper. And normally there's some celery in here too. And there's my celery. I was like, where's my celery? Okay. So onion, and takes care of me. In goes our pepper. You could just do green, but I thought we had an orange pepper anyway, so more pepper, more better. Lots of great vegetables in here. It smells so amazing in here. This is a great thing to do for the game, something different than chili and brats. What did you say, Ann? Oh, Ann, very creative, standing up the celery in the glass. Very nice. So I got a nice surprise this morning. The hubby dropped me off a bouquet of flowers. And my producer, we're having this wellness screening at work today, which they do every year. So they, you know, weigh you, which is never fun, measure you. I always say, boy, that scale, it's got to be 5 pounds off. And they say, yeah, we hear that a lot. Anyway, take your blood pressure and all that kind of stuff, your cholesterol. So I was up there, and my husband Bob must have had some business in Green Bay today. So he dropped me off a bouquet of flowers, but I missed the whole thing. And the first thing Abby, my producer, says to him is, okay, what'd you do? Ooh, that is spicy. I should have taken some of my own advice there. Anyway, it was a really pretty fall bouquet from Pedal Pushers. It was really sweet. And so I called him. I'm like, what's up? Did I miss something? He goes, no, just because. I was like, uh-oh. Okay. So at this point, we're going to add a can of tomato, garlic. How could I forget my garlic? 3 to 4 cloves. Seems like these garlic cloves just keep getting bigger, so. Oh, we have the cutest thing we want to show you. Abby, do we have that picture? Okay, I told you we love, love, love hearing from you guys. We love getting your pictures. We love getting your recipes. How cute is this? This email just made me smile. This was sent to us from Brittany from Little Shoot. This is her furry friend Bella, and Bella does not miss the show at all. Watches daily. I know, how cute is that? And I can just hear Bella going, I wonder if she's making meatloaf today. Not today, Bella. We're doing jambalaya, but so, so cute. Thank you so much for sharing that. It made us all smile. Okay, so in goes our garlic, and the rule with garlic is 30 seconds. Get it moving, moving, moving. You don't want to burn it. And then start dumping the rest of the ingredients in. 14-ounce can of tomatoes with the juice right in there. About 3 cups of chicken stock. And I love to use the box kind. It just tastes so much better. And then I do a cup and a half, and I talked about the rice yesterday, the rice that you're using for recipes. You know, sometimes it gets sticky and gluey, and I like to use a converted white rice. Comes in that orange box, and it really just tends to, you're not gonna mess it up. It won't get too sticky, it won't get too gluey. It really just turns out perfect every time. So this is really a one-pot dish that makes a huge batch. So in goes our converted white rice. And then this is up to you. We've got quite a bit of heat, but we'll just do a couple dashes of hot sauce. Normally I like to just serve it on the side. Our sausage does not go in at this point. We're not going to throw the sausage in until just before it's ready, but I am going to throw a couple of just full thyme leaves in there for some flavor, and then we can just fish them out. So at this point, we're going to put the lid on this guy, bring it to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, and cook it just for another 15 minutes or so, just until that rice is cooked and the liquid is absorbed. Then we're going to toss back in our smoked sausage, serve it in bowls. That's how I like to serve it, with some chopped scallions on top and a little extra hot sauce on the side, maybe some homemade cornbread too, and well, you've got one fantastic meal. All right, one more thing I wanted to mention. Next Monday is our big night out. Still a few spots available, so we'd love to have you. It's kind of like a trip to Italy without having to pack a bag. It's a 5-course Italian meal. We're headed to Sam Brullo's in Appleton. Beef carpaccio is what we're going to start out with as our appetizer, which is beef tenderloin sliced thin, and you put it over crostini with some Parmesan cheese and lemon. Then we're doing a tomato basil soup, a caprese salad with fresh mozzarella, tomato, and basil. The main course is a cheese ravioli with a chicken pesto, and last but not least, save room for dessert. We're doing a classic Italian dessert, tiramisu, and this is paired with wines. $40 a person. That includes tip and taxes and the whole deal, so it's a great, great deal. So call today to reserve your spot, or go to our website, and then just click on that big red and black box. You see the living page, and go to that, and then you've got all the information right there, and then you can call them yourself. So hopefully to see you there. It's always a really good time. Coming up, some more big ideas and big flavors. We're making a big crab cake salad, and I mentioned before that we have a very special guest, Ryan Salzville. Just a really wonderful story. You saw him on Extreme Makeover. Now he's here in person to talk about what he's up to these days, and he's going to share 2 of his favorite recipes too. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back.